We know that Draymond's game is always fueled by emotion, negative and positive both. But how might that negative emotion impact the Warriors in Game 5?
Well, it could have a devastating effect simply because if you take Draymond Green out of the equation, then that puts more of the onus from a defensive perspective on Kevin Durant because he's got to go down low and do some things that obviously he's not physically equipped to do because you certainly don't want to rely completely on JaVale McGee and Zaza Pachulia. They're capable of giving you minutes, but at the same time, Draymond definitely is the glue. He's like a point forward. He's obviously an elite defender. He's an energizer bunny. He's all of those things, but he's got to reel himself in. The fact of the matter is that you have many people, myself included, who firmly believe that if Draymond Green had not gotten suspended for last year's Game 5, as bogus of a suspension as that was in my estimation, had he not gotten suspended for Game 5, the Warriors may be standing here today as the reigning, defending two-time NBA champions. But that's not the case because he wasn't playing in Game 5 and everything fell apart from that perspective. So he's got to really, really step it up. He's only shooting 25% from three-point range because of his inabilities or deficiencies as a perimeter shooter. Steph Curry shoots 4 of 13 on Friday night because they're doubling him and they're keying on him. They've got a man on Klay Thompson at all times. He shot 4 of 11 from the field. Kevin Durant wasn't himself, shooting 9 of 22 from the field. But if Draymond Green is hitting some of those open shots, similar to what he did in Game 7 last year when he dropped 32, 15, and 9, the fact is that this series will be over. So he's got to take that into consideration. He's got to absorb the reality that he very well may have cost him a championship last year. And again, as excessive as the refs may be in all of this, because I think there's a lot of ridiculous technicals that they've been issuing, including that game opener to Steve Kerr that created some kind of fiasco or discrepancy or whatever. The reality is that Draymond Green has to keep his emotions in check. Otherwise, he can end up costing this team.